Ink cartridges refilling and remanufacturing have so many misconceptions, but after watching this, false impressions about ink refilling will vanish.
Look at the gradient on this report. Look at the amount of color that we require. Because we have to make, pictures. In one picture, an executive must be able to make a decision.
Mabilis sila umaksyon kung sakaling may problema.
Price that is almost 44 to 50% lower.
Cartridge World is the global expert for ink, toner, and color inkjet cartridges refilling and laser cartridges remanufacturing. Cartridge World is committed to provide excellent ink quality for a greater value of your money. They brought that commitment upon extending their services in the Philippine shores. Cartridge World opens its first branch in the Philippines and its operation in 2007. Since then, many companies entrusted their printing needs to Cartridge World, and the number of these trusting companies keep on increasing. Lagi and Associates Incorporated, an information security consulting firm, patronizes Cartridge World because they believe that descriptive information about their company and their services should be printed using top-quality ink to impress their clients.
Due to the nature of our work, the secrecy, the requirements, what we do is we're hired by Executive Vice President. We sign contracts with the President of a bank or, a big financial services company. Why we contracted Cartridge World is that, as you can see here, our ink has to be of excellent quality because we don't give this to managers, we don't give this to clerks, we don't give this to assistant vice presidents. We give them to executive vice presidents, to the audit committee, to the president, and as well as the board of directors. And you can't have shabby looking printouts because that will give them a bad impression.
Loyola Plans Consolidated Incorporated, that protects people with investment plans, also entrusts printing requirements to Cartridge World.
Very satisfied naman kami. Major na pinagkaiba na napansin ko. Bali, bukod syempre sa price, yung color niya pag lumabas na. Kasi ang hirap kasi doon sa ibang mga refillable inks. Kapag, lalo na ako programmer, diba? So, pag nag-design kami, syempre sa monitor muna namin dinidesign yan. Tapos yung mga kulay, ganyan. Gusto namin kung ano yung kulay na nakikita namin sa computer screen, ayun din yung makikita namin sa printout.
With the global economic crisis, K-Line Philippines, a shipping company, was adversely affected. One of their best remedies was cutting of expenses in their printing needs, and that is where Cartridge World came in.
We were able to save anywhere from 44 to 50% as compared to before. We were happy with that. And one more thing about Cartridge World, they were willing to repair any of our printers that were damaged. But I'm also happy to report that we never experienced any of that. There was this misconception that once you purchase refilled inks, it will damage your printer. Second, the quality of the printing is not that good. And third, the volume of print it comes out with is not equal to that of the original cartridges. We were corrected with our misconception. We found out that Cartridge World's cartridges or refilled cartridges provided the same superior printing quality.
You could just imagine for ink we have like 50 to 60%. That's the price difference. And then sa laser naman, sa toner, it's about 35-40%. But still, that's big. So, yung cost talaga ng companies, naka-cut into half. And you talk about every month usage per year, that's really a lot of money.
Cartridge World has hundreds of ink matches to various brands of toners and cartridges. So worry no more with the brands and models.
With Cartridge World, we don't use the universal ink. We don't use, the generic ink. Per printer kasi, meron siyang specified cartridge. So, hindi ibig sabihin is lahat ng black applicable to all types of printers. That's our difference. If there are hundreds of printer models, we also have hundreds of black or hundreds of different colors.
Cartridge World gives a 100% guarantee that your newly refillable and remanufactured printers would perform as good as new, because Cartridge World is committed to provide quality products and services that you deserve. For more inquiries, call Cartridge World at 403-7000.